What's going on, guys? We're going to look at 20 SMA play short. So we just closed below the 20 SMA. Okay. What I'm looking for is a confirmation. So I need to see this current candle. I need to see it take out the lows. So once we confirm, right? Once we confirm the reason why candle's low, we are going to look for that short position. We're going to enter into that. Now, again, depending on the number of contracts that you're trading, depending on the level of experience that you have or what your account size balance is going to be dependent on how many contracts you're going to play. So if you're going to trade something like a mini contract or 2 mini contracts, you know, we're looking for 5 points here, right? We're going to keep this short. We're going to keep this sweet. If you're looking to trade on the micro side of things, well, what we can do if we, you know, kind of see what the range is on that candle, the reason why candle range is around 22 points. So maybe we look for something around 10 to 12 points. Okay. So looking for something around 10 to 12 points, that should be your price target for a little bit of a scalp. Now, if you're someone who is going to trade one micro and you're looking for a little bit of an extended move, well, then I would try to be targeting like something down here in the 19,505 range, which is this prior swing low. Okay. So that prior swing low that we're looking at is right in here. Okay. So right in this area. Again, if you're trading one micro, you're trading 2 micros, you can use a previous candle as a stop. If you're looking for that short scalp, right, nothing more than a scalp, then we're looking for 5 to 10 points max. Okay. We're going to let this trade play out. We're going to see if it actually triggers to get into the play. If not, then so be it, right? I'll cut the video and I'll just, you know, upload it and show you guys, you know, what potentially we were looking for. Now, a couple of things that are going to go into some confluence is going to be, we've come up and we've touched the initial balance low. So initial balance is just the first hour range of trading. We've tested that low price and we got rejected. So once we got rejected off the dead cat bounce, we've kind of pulled back a little bit here. So hopefully this can confirm. Again, I just want to show you guys a quick trade here using the 20 SMA, right? This is one of, you know, my go-to strategies that I like to use. For this particular trade here, I think we're just going to probably look to try to take 5 points, 5, 6, 7 points, you know, see green, take green. Again, there's no guarantee that this is going to actually confirm. There's no guarantee that it's actually going to work. But when you have a strategy, you have to trust the strategy and take it when the opportunities present themselves, right? So again, we're just going to kind of quickly see exactly if we can get this confirmation here. So we're looking at around 2 more minutes left on this current 5-minute candle. Dependent on what this 5-minute candle does is going to be dependent on if it gets me into the trade or not. Again, I'm looking for it to confirm the bottom of this reason why wick. So as soon as it does that, I've got an order floating out there to get filled in this position. And now we are in this current position here on 1 mini contract, guys. So again, looking for 5, 6, 7, 8 points, depending on how fast this wants to speed up. Our stop loss, you know, might be around $250, $300 on this potential play. Again, or a break and close over the 20 SMA. So currently $45, $60 in profit, 15. So it's going to wiggle around. This is the thing that you guys need to understand. A lot of times you're going to get into these trades and it's going to wiggle, right? A lot of times traders think that just because the strategy presented itself and you enter into the trade, that automatically, right, it's just going to go in green. It's just going to go in your favor, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Doesn't really work that way. Sometimes you got to give it a little bit of room to wiggle here. Currently at $55, $60 in profit, bouncing around here. I'd like to see something more, a little bit more of a flush. Again, price action right now, we're about 15 minutes here before the market closes, so there's not a whole lot of time here. Again, this is just a quick example of a little bit of a trade here, how I would personally manage this trade, how I personally would try to take some profits on a trade like this. Now, again, these type of setups generally work better earlier in the day, right? So my trade window is between market open and around lunchtime. But I figured since I'm sitting here, since I want to, you know, see a little bit of price action, let's kind of go through this particular setup since it did present itself. you know, and depending on how you feel, you can get out of the trade if you don't feel good. So right now we're up $55, $60 in profit. You can definitely exit the trade, $80 in profit coming back. You can definitely exit the trade if you don't feel good about it. If you're kind of looking at the price action and it's not really doing what you want it to do, you can definitely exit that trade, guys. You don't have to sit there and let it go from green all the way to red. I mean, again, at the most we were up on this trade was about 60 bucks, 65. You can definitely close it if you're not really feeling it, right? 90, there's our trade, guys. So if you look here, we took a little over 5 points here, $160 gross profit here in just under a minute. Actually, this trade time took 2 minutes. So we were in the trade total for 2 minutes, guys. We took one mini contract. That was an example of an active 20 SMA play. So if you guys are watching my YouTube and you guys have come across these particular setups and these videos, the strategy videos, that's how you take the trade, right? So there's nothing more to it than that, and that's ultimately what I'm looking for. So a lot of times when I'm trading one mini contract, I'm looking for 5, 6, 7 points. Again, sometimes I'll go into the trade with a hard take profit at 5 points. Other times I'll manage it manually the way I did here. I didn't have a hard take profit here. I did not have a hard stop loss here, but I already gave you guys, you know, my max pain on a particular trade when I'm trading one mini contract is around 200, 250, depending on the range. And I'm looking for around that $100 to $150 per trade. So that's what we're looking for. We're trying to keep the win rate percentage high. We're trying to keep our emotions in check, and we're just going to let the chart in the trade do what it needs to do, right? There's nothing more that you need to do other than manage your position once you're in it, right? You can't blow on the chart to help it go down. You can't, you know, blow on the chart to help it go in your favor. And the only thing that you really need to do is you need to figure out, are you a scalper where you're going to trade a little bit more aggressive on your size, where you're going to take that 5, 6, 7 points if you get it and set a hard dollar amount stop loss? Or are you going to trade something like micros? Like if you're trading 1 or 2 micros, sure, you can still scalp, you can still take your 5, 6, 7 points, but just understand, you know, for every 5-point winner on one micro is only a $10 win. I would recommend, you know, starting off 2 to 3 micros at a time. If you can scrape out $30 a trade, $40 a trade, that's really good money, because, you know, 2 or 3 trades, you can piece together $100 to $120, $140 day. And you can just kind of stack those days up and get yourself one day closer to passing your evaluation. Or I recommend everyone who's on a funded account to start off that way where you're trading 2, 3, 4 micro contracts max. You're looking for that $100 day, $150, $200 day, and then just kind of leaving it alone. If you're a little bit more aggressive or your risk appetite is a little bit more, again, you can do what I just did. One micro contract, give yourself a $250, $300 max stop loss, and then you can look for those 5, 6, 7 points. As you guys seen in the video here, 2-minute total trade time here. We probably waited about 2 or 3 minutes for this for the setup to confirm, and then we took $160. I call this the see green, take green method, right? I got my hard mental stop loss, and then when I see green, I take green, okay? But again, we're looking for those closes underneath the 20 SMA. We're looking for a following candle to confirm the low, and then as soon as that happens, in this particular scenario, I threw an order out there, threw a limit order to short as soon as we took out that reason why. You guys seen it actively filled the position, and then we just let it work, right? Let it work for a couple of minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, some of you guys have asked, you know, can we see, you know, what it looks like when you're actually taking a trade? That's what it looks like. Very, very simple. We're not looking for a whole lot. For me personally, I'm only looking for like 2 to 3 of these trades a day, and then I kind of just flip accounts, right? So, you know, if I have, right now I currently have 6 funded accounts. I'll take one particular setup on one account, and if that wins or loses, that's fine. I'll move on to the next account and kind of take another trade there. And I just kind of keep working those trades in that manner. So for every new setup, I kind of just move and gravitate between accounts. And if one account is up $160, that's great. If one account's up $400, that's great. If one account's down $300, that's fine. We just keep doing that same process each and every single day. If you guys need some evaluation accounts, Apex is running a sale. I think we got about a day or two left at 80% off, $85 activation fees for life. And then we've got 1 day to pass. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.